What's up, fellow junkies, and welcome back. We are the Horror Junkies 509.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kyle. And as you can see, we're staying in the merry spirits. Well, for the most part. I mean, look at my new shirt. Got my belt. Yep. I think I fill it out really nicely. But as you can see, we're staying in the merry spirits. So this is going to be episode 2 of our Christmas fun-asium jamboree of happiness because we're merry and stuff. Yeah? No?
Welcome to Toy Store Pennsylvania, population 152.
I swear to God, if we get sued for that, I'm going to be very upset with you. Alright guys, so if you haven't seen, we just had our Christmas shopping trip, our last video, so if you haven't checked it out, check that out because honestly we do some fun and nutty stuff.
Watch us go to Tri-Cities and buy stuff.
And give a guy a ride to the bus station.
Yeah. I mean,
God, we're noble.
Yeah, if you're noble, I wouldn't have given him a ride.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would, Jeff. You're a little pushover. I've heard all about you. Alright, guys, so to continue on with what we're doing, last episode we spun our special Christmas randomizer. We're going to do the same right here, and we're going to keep on with the merry, very merry horror Christmas marathon. I just thought of that. I'm not going to remember that, so just so everyone knows, that is not the legit title because it's probably going to be something different every time. Alright, guys, so this time I'm going to spin that wheel, and we're going to see what very merry Christmas movie we have today. Sounds on. Let's go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Decked all the world of holly, rah 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 rah. And the winning lady is Christmas Evil.
Never seen this one.
I think you might have. Maybe. They all kind of run together a little bit.
I don't think I've seen a lot of your Christmas movies, so these are.
You
all...
said that last time, and then you started thinking that maybe you've seen them. You don't know.
No, the only one I've seen is that one where the dude wears the mask and runs around and kills all the Santas. So.
Alright, you guys, we're moving on. Alright, you guys, so here we go. We're going to go watch Christmas Evil, and we'll come back, sit down, and talk about the very merry, gory details with you. And we'll be back. You guys have a wonderful time while you're waiting for us, even though you don't see this until we put everything up.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll try that sometime. We'll see. Alright, guys, see you in a bit. Alright guys, so as you can see from the big scary Santa Claus there, we just got done watching 1980s Christmas Evil, and if you can't see basically the cover behind me, here it is for you. There's a better cover art nowadays, but I felt like going with this original, classic, what the hell, it looks pretty good. And this is our first trauma, you guys, I do believe that we've done in any of these episodes. And this white is really killing our lighting, so we might have to do something different about that. But it is what it is right now. Alright guys, so like I said, we just got done watching this movie, so I'm going to give you the whole layout of the movie basically. Pretty much we follow throughout the life of our main character, which is Harry. That's a little loud, don't you think? Alright, so we basically see him as a child, you guys. Being a happy kid, wants to watch Santa Claus, see him put down the presents, wants to see all that, he's with his mom. And then, you know, they see Santa Claus do it, Santa Claus, and then they go upstairs expecting they're supposed to go to bed, and he doesn't. He goes back down, and Santa's getting naughty with Mommy. Legitly. Because, obviously, it's Dad, but he doesn't put 2 and 2 together or figure it out. And so he freaks out. Basically, this turns him into a psychopath throughout the rest of his life. Like, he wants to be Santa Claus. He is the Santa Claus in his eye. Like, he's got the naughty and nice books. He's putting down what kids want, what kids are doing, why they're on the naughty nice list. Like, this guy is an all-around, basically genuine Christmas psychopath. So, like, you know, he goes on, tries to be Santa Claus, dresses up like Santa Claus, and the bloody rampage is on, even though it's not that bloody or much of a rampage.
Not really.
But I'm going with those words anyway, and I'm not wearing my Santa Claus shirt. Hold on. Alright, guys, that's better. Sorry about that. Gotta love our wardrobe, don't you?
Yep.
Alright, guys, so basically I gave you the plot. Not too many kills in this. We got 4 kills total, and not a lot going on. But, Jeff, just for shits and giggles, what was your favorite kill? Not much going on here.
First off, before I go into my favorite kill, I want to say I got 3 words for this movie, and that is batshit ridiculous. That's all I can. That's all I can say. Like, if you guys do check out this movie, you're in for a treat. Anyways,
A lot.
on to my favorite kill. I think my favorite kill is probably like right at the start when all those people are coming out of the church, and he takes that.
Almost at the beginning, at the end.
Well, yeah, pretty much. And he takes a toy soldier and puts it in a dude's eye, and the makeup they did for it was just kind of cool because all this goop just
like it was green too. Which
yeah,
I thought was
just
very weird.
comes out of his eye, and I just thought that was cool.
And pretty much most of the kills come right after that. You guys chop to the head, chop to the head. Basically, he's using like a little toy axe, but it's real or something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if this lighting is killing you guys, but it's the white background.
Yeah.
See, want to see some magic? Do you guys like this better? Eh? We'll just keep it like this. Whatever. You guys get the gist of what we watched. You know, this big black of happiness is always good. Alright, guys. So basically, my favorite kill, I'm gonna go with probably the only other one there is. I mean, but I like this kill. I'm not doing it just to, I don't know, get, exposure or anything. But he goes into a house that he knows this guy, and he's been watching this house for a while. And he goes in while they're sleeping and stuff like that. He wakes the dad up. He tries to like drown him in like his bag, try to choke him out and kill him that way. But it's not working. So there's a Christmas tree. He gets the star off the top of it, and this guy getting him to attack him, and he slits his throat with the star that goes on top of a tree. Just when he thought everything was just holly jolly, and someone gets killed with the star on top of the tree.
Right.
Just when he thought that meant something. All right, guys. So I mean. Like I said, the killer was Harry. He dressed up like Santa Claus, and he killed. That's how he killed people. Kind of the gist of almost any Christmas slasher, you guys. But Jeff, do you have anything to say about this killer? I mean, kind of different than the last movie we watched.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like I said, this movie's like
he's like the Norman Bates of Christmas killers.
Almost, yeah,
a little bit.
But that's the thing is like, first off, this movie. I think Kyle described it the best way earlier while we were watching it. It's a slow burn. It's incredibly slow. It's not that long of a movie, but while you're watching it, it's just one of those ones where the story takes a lot of time to develop. Cause
it's a builder.
Essentially, what the build-up is you're just watching this dude Harry go through his daily life, secretly...
You're starting to realize he's a little crazy here and there.
Yeah, secretly going through his whole little thing, like, where he thinks he's Santa Claus. I mean, the dude wakes up in, like, a Santa Claus suit every day. All that stuff. It's always humming Christmas songs, and you just kind of slowly get to see his mental breakdown
it's churning.
Go down until finally he just snaps and he goes out and pretends to be Santa Claus and kills a few people.
Yeah, not a lot.
But as far as like amusement goes for this movie, I think it's pretty high on points on being just pretty flat out funny, just because it's like terrible.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the killer with me, guys, I mean, Harry, Santa Claus, whatever. I mean, he had the whole suit. He had everything. He was legit with the whole thing. I mean, the fur was dark instead of white. So, I mean... Do I need to cut it out?
No, I was saying too legit to quit.
Oh, got
he
it.
said he was legit, so he was too legit to quit.
Basically. Alright, so basically, like, you guys... Like, he was fun, he was psycho. I mean, one of my favorite parts about him is, like, he finally put the spearmint on his face, and, like, he got the beard on, and he just got so good. He's all pulling out, like, just giggling like a little schoolgirl that just... I'm not going to say that. I'm sorry about that, you guys. My mind's in weird places right now. It's Christmas, and I got to go back to work in a couple days, so whatever. So, I mean, as far as the killer goes, I thought he was fun. Like, he did what he needed to do as a killer, so...
Yeah.
What can you say about that there? But as far as anything else you want to mention about this movie, anything like your favorite part or something that just made you want to smile and made you feel Christmassy?
I think my favorite part, and this is probably both our favorite parts, I know it, is right at the end of the movie.
I already know what you're talking about, and I'm with you.
His van flies off a bridge, and you're thinking like, oh, this is it. This is where the killer, dies. No, plot twist, and probably one of the greatest plot twists in cinematography
ever. Thank you, Trauma.
Van starts fucking flying.
Yep,
dude, starts fucking flying.
He's the real motherfucking Santa Claus.
He just flies away, and they're just like, boom, and you're just like, what?
I'm content with this for some reason.
And it's hilarious. Like, me and this guy were just dying the whole time that was happening. We looked at each other and we just busted up laughing. Like, as far as absurdity goes, it's an incredibly amusing movie.
Yes.
As far as kills and the diversity of those kills, not so much.
Alright guys, but there is, this is a new segment that we've never done before. Jeff's looking at me because he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Because I didn't talk to Jeff about this before we filmed this. But, we have a recognizable face in this movie that I didn't really recognize until I was sitting on IMDb just doing what I normally do while we watch these movies, figuring out as much as I can to tell you guys. His brother, Phil, I believe his name is Phil, is played by none other than, I don't know his name, but he's Dale from Walking Dead. The fucking coolest old guy from Walking Dead so far.
Right?
Like, who didn't love Dale? Like, nice old guy that frickin' wanted to help and save everybody. And this goes out to Dale because he was always one of my favorite characters, and it was awesome to see that he was in this movie.
Right?
Like, I don't see a lot of movies that he's in. I know he's in, like, The Mist and stuff like that. I never watched that one, but I'll check that one out sometime.
It took me a second. It's just because, like, I mean, he had his,
It's Mr. Eyebrows,
he
too.
had his
legit
hawk
to quit.
nose, but his eyes were not as thick and wild
And he's a
as
young
the
guy in this
Canadian
movie.
underbrush.
He's a
as
very
they were.
young guy in this movie, so
Yeah.
it was tough. Like, I didn't recognize him. I saw it on IMDb, so don't think I'm Mr. Recognizable or anything.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so moving on to Jeff, what would you rate this movie? Kind of our big hurrah. This is kind of a weird one.
It is, and just because based on what we usually tend to, like, you know, rate our movies on, I'm gonna give this movie a 3. And the only reason
Jeffrey! I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
And the only reason I'm giving this one a 3 is just because kills weren't that exciting.
And they were all kind of bunched together. At
yeah,
the
it was like a clusterfuck of kills right there in that one moment. And so I'm gonna give it a 3 for that. That in any other way does not make this a bad movie. If you guys want to check this one out, I recommend that you check it out.
Wow.
Because it is just ridiculous.
Yes.
It's hilarious.
It's trauma. If you guys have seen a trauma movie, you know what we're talking about.
I think on that aspect, I'm going to recommend it just because it's really funny.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so I kind of got a little different rating with that one, you guys. Because, I mean, this is like maybe my third time watching this movie. So, like, you know, like we said earlier, it is a slow burn. You got to be putting yourself in for the ride. It is because, like, the story just goes on and on and on. You're like, when is this guy going to snap and start killing people? So with that aspect, it does drag on. But, I mean, once it kind of gets into the muck of everything, it's really kind of nice. I mean, it's not like Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's not like, I'm going to even go with To All a Good Night, the one we just recently watched. It's definitely not like Santa's Sleigh. I am so ready to see that one. I'm ready for that one to be on this episode. I love that movie. And I've seen it once, and I'm in love with it. But, I mean, it's definitely bunched up at the end. It's very story, fun stuff.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I mean, I love the Christmas atmosphere. I love my Christmas horror movies. I mean, this is why we're doing this, you guys, because I have so many and I want to watch them. This was just, I'm dragging Jeff along here. Because I love the Christmas atmosphere. I kind of loved the story. It's just, you know, like I said, it does drag on. It's not as exciting and fun as it needs to be. It's got a little rewatch value. I might watch this one like once a year kind of thing. I'm not gonna watch this I'm not gonna be like, oh man, Valentine's Day was so cool. I'm gonna go watch Christmas Evil.
Yeah.
Like I would with like a Friday the 13th movie or something like that. So it doesn't have the rewatch value. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it right in the middle where no one can get mad at me. Is a 5. Because you know what, you guys, out of 10. That's not bad. That's a watchable movie. Like, I'm saying that. This is definitely a watchable movie. It's just if you're expecting, like, Silent Night, Deadly Night, or Avatar. I hated that movie.
I know you did.
It's really weird that we were just talking about that. That's probably why that came up. I'm sorry. Back to horror. But, like, you guys, like I said, I mean, it's a great movie. Definitely worth checking out. It's a one time a year movie. I would definitely recommend it as far as that. Not a return watcher all the time.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so 3 for me and a 5, or 3 for Jeff and a 5 for me. I really fucked that one up, didn't I? Alright, so anything else you want to say, Jeff?
I got nothing.
That's closing out our Season's Greetings episode 2 for the Horror Junkies 509, the Gory Details episode. I think this is 12.
Yeah, I think this is 12.
So hopefully we're right on that.
Sorry we've lost count, everyone. We're not super great at keeping track.
Math isn't my thing. You can ask Jeff.
It wasn't my thing either.
Okay, so, alright. Alright guys, so we do have some stuff. I mean, we do got different episodes on here. We do have our last Christmas episode. We got our travel episode. We got lots of other episodes of the Gory Details. I mean, this is being number 12. I mean, definitely check us out. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope to hear from you guys because we're having a great time doing this. This is something fun for us. Excuse me. And I hope you guys, if we don't see you again before the holidays, which we definitely should because I think we're going to do something special for the Christmas Eve and maybe Star Wars. Who's excited for Star Wars The Force Awakens?
Everyone's
Seriously.
excited for Star Wars. If you're not excited for Star Wars, you're a putz.
Don't unsubscribe because of Jeff.
No,
if he just called you a
I
putz.
don't want you on my channel. Get out of here if you don't like Star Wars.
You can go. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We're still friends. Jeff, get back here. Alright, guys. So, hopefully we'll see you again this month. I got a lot more Christmas movies to go. It's just, work and whatnot. It sometimes deters us from getting stuff done.
Yeah.
So, hopefully we'll see you guys again. And that's one more time for the Horror Junkies 509.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kyle. And we're both kind of like Santa Claus.
Happy holiday.
And you guys have a good one. A hairy one. I'm the fat one, so I have to be Santa Claus. He's my elf.